What becomes of a broken heart? Nothing. You think you know love, then that love turns out to be an egotistical, self-involved bastard who's no braver than a house mouse living in the walls, waiting until you least expect it. I've made mistakes before, but nothing compares to that one I made with him. The ones made in his arms, his involving false arms, embrace that somehow once made me feel warm and made my heart tender. And in that false embrace I made mistakes under false illusions. Illusions that this boy, this child, could love me and make me feel like a woman. A woman, I'm not a woman. I'm a child, a girl who's been broken by the same boy too many times before. I tried to end it once, twice, and end it on the 5th. But this was all too little late, as he had touched me, and I him. And this is all so much to ask that I be loved again. It must have been for once another man loved me, a man this time, not a child, a boy, a man. And this man I turned down, I gave him false reason. The real reason was that I did wish to be with this man. But I was too afraid, the fear growing inside of me, a seed planted by a boy. And in the heat of the moment I fell for that man, only to wait the morrow, to let him, it cannot be. Months later now, I thought I had convinced myself of the false reason, but in a moment of peace, no distractions to cloud my judgment, my heart was caught up to my head and told me of the real reason. And now I am dead. The seed has stopped growing, but venomous flowers has already been blossomed and done its damage. I am but one of many broken-hearted souls with mistakes and many more to process to follow. And I ask for you now, what should a girl do when she no longer welcomes love, but instead wishes she had never known? You open up your eyes and it's dark. In the darkness your head aches. In the darkness your mouth is dry. You get up and light a fag. You give up thinking and drink a can of lager on the way to the station. On the platform, the train is delayed. Your ex texts, "Great sex last night with a new fit guy. Can I delete your name off my phone now, cause his number won't fit in my box." Happy New Year. You consider ringing the bitch, then chuck your phone underneath a train, but then you don't. And then the Starbucks guy at the till is writing out a fucking check in this day and age. And there's a queue of about 80 people and you just want to grab a fucking thing out of his hand and shove it down his hairy arse. But you don't. And then the fat cunt on the mobile dawdling along the pavement in front of you, waving about so you can't get past, like he doesn't know you're there, when anyone with half a brain would realise you're there. So you must think he's doing it deliberately, because he thinks it's fucking funny or something, and whilst you're shoving past him you think about grabbing his fat fold on the back of his neck and ramming his head into a post box, but you don't. And then Alison in the office is asking if you had a nice night and she's so ugly it hurts and you can smell her breath even from here. And then your boss comes over and makes him a shit joke which you all have to laugh at and you want to crack their heads together like raw eggs, but you don't. And then at your desk some cunt spilled coffee after you left, and overnight it's gone into a sticky puddle and you can't deal with it, you just can't deal with it. So you just go onto the box and have a line with Charlie. Off the box seat, only some cunts piss all over it so it goes to mush and you end up licking it off. Piss and all. You're fucking desperate. Your flesh is crawling out your skin and you can hear someone screaming in the cubicle next to you. It's right inside your head and this fucking voice is whooping and sucking in all the air, blowing it out, and again in the great howl sobs and who the fuck is making that fucking noise? And you stagger out there. And you stagger out to get away. from it and right into the path of a mad-looking guy, and this fucking guy is screaming in your face, and you don't even know what to do because there's doors locked. And you stagger out just to get away from it. Right in the path of a mad-looking guy, and this guy is fucking screaming in your face, and you don't know what to do because you don't know how he's got in because the door's locked, and he's screaming and screaming, and you just want to punch him. You just want to punch his fucking face into. Make the noise stop. This noise that's inside your head and under your skin into your guts, and this time you do it. You do it. You fucking do it. And his face breaks as the mirror breaks, as your knuckles break, as the noise stops. And it was you. It was you all along.
Hello, my name is Mr. Ward. I'll be your therapist for these next couple of weeks. What is your name?
Isabel.
Isabel. Okay, Isabel. What is happening in your life? Explain everything to me.
Well, my marriage is broken. Like, it's no longer. I don't even think we can fix it, if I'm being honest. I don't know what else to say. It's just broken.
Do you want to fix it?
I don't know what I want.
What makes your marriage broken in a way?
I think it's due to his drinking. So then he kind of, starts to distance away from me, and then he does his own stuff, and
right,
I don't know what he's doing.
Into this.
Hello, sir. What is your name? Sorry.
Dan.
Dan. Okay, Dan. My name is Mr. Ward. I'll be your therapist. So yeah, Isabel was just talking. Sorry, I'll get back to you in a minute. Is that all right?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, thank you, sir. Sorry, Dan.
As I was saying, due to him kind of going out every night, every day, drinking, I don't know what he's doing. He could be sleeping with other women, and we have a child on the way, and I don't know.
Sir, please, can you stop that?
Sorry.
You're not funny, Dan. This is something serious we need to talk about.
I mean, I don't care. You're not pregnant, so
of course you don't care. Of course. How could you even say that?
Well, because I don't care, and it's my opinion.
Okay, sir. So I'm just gonna ask you. Sorry, I keep on saying sir. Sorry. I mean Dan.
I mean, I
Dan,
feel like a royal. Just keep calling me sir. It's quite funny, actually. I like it.
All right, Dan, sir. What is your problem with this marriage? What is your view on this marriage?
That is my problem. She lies constantly. All the time she lies.
Lie.
You no. It's my time to speak. My time to speak, bitch. Right. All she does is lie constantly. I'm working 24/7, okay, to provide for our house. Well, my house, my stuff, and everything. However, I'm paying for her stuff. We basically like had a contracting marriage where basically I keep my stuff, she keeps her stuff, but yeah, I still keep spending my money on her stuff because that's all she wants. Not to kind of make a life for us, but to waste it down the drain on clothes and shoes and jewelry.
You know that's not true, Dan. I work, but I've been off work because of what is happening, and you know what's happening.
That's not a lie.
I cannot work
stays
whilst
at home
I'm pregnant, Dan.
Sorry,
I
please.
cannot work when I'm pregnant.
Isabel.
Not pregnant, don't care. Not pregnant.
I showed you the test.
Okay.
I showed you the test, Dan.
She said this
I'll come
4
back to you in a
months
minute.
ago. 4 months ago.
She said what 4 months ago?
That she was pregnant, and it's been 4 months later, and she would at least be showing now, and she's not. So I know for a fact she's lying, just to get this more attention, just so that she can go and bolster stuff to her friends when it's not even true. So it's just attention seeking. You need to really stop it, to be honest, or you're gonna lose me more than anything. That's the whole point.
I've already lost you. I've already lost you, Daniel.
Isabel, we'll get through this. We'll all get through this. We'll figure this out. Everyone just needs to calm down and relax. This is a safe area. You can say anything you want.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Isabel. So, what do you think? How do you think you can solve this marriage? Do you think it can be solved? Do you think there's any moments in your marriage where you are kind of happy?
You need to stop drinking.
You need to stop drinking. Oh my God! Right. You know what? I'm done.
What?
I'm sorry.
Of course you're done.
You know what? Guess what? I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better.
What?
Slept with your sister. See you later, Doc. Have a good one.
Are you serious?
We'll get through this. I promise.
Hi. You alright? How you doing?
Promise.
Or do you want me to shout cut or something?
That I'll be your therapist
again,
in the next couple of weeks.
Record. Why?
Oh, you're in the call, you knob.
Start now.